Hey everyone, how's it going? Heather here. And I just wanted to share a quick little live stream with you. I've had this idea on my mind and I found that it was actually really helpful for some people that I care about a lot. And I care about you guys too. So I thought, you know what? If it helps them, I might as well share it with you guys and see if it can help you as well. So over the holidays, we were all, sitting around Christmas. And as we do during the holidays, we started chatting and got some conversations going. I stepped out of the room for a little bit and was doing some journaling. And I overheard a conversation between my brother, whom I love so much. He's headed to Peru, so he's probably not watching, but love you, Roland, and my mom. And he was mentioning that it's really hard to save money when you don't have any money. My mother was, gently encouraging him to go ahead and set aside some money. We've all heard that, right? Save money, save it for a rainy day. How many times has that been kind of drilled into us, but how often do we actually do it? Very, very few people actually save money. And he was saying, well, it's easy to save money if you have a lot of money. Like people who earn a lot of money, of course, they're going to save a lot of money because they have it. I'm just barely making it through the month. I can't save money because I don't have any money. And at this point in the conversation, hey, Jessica, how's it going? At this point in the conversation, I had to interject myself a little bit. And I'm usually not I don't know. I don't really do that with people. I don't cut myself into a conversation and be like, well, guess what I know about this? So it was a little bit uncharacteristic about me, but I really felt like I had something maybe of value to offer. So I said, okay, if you don't mind, I overheard your conversation and I'm going to butt in a little bit. And I have something that I'm going to share with you, and not to be controversial, Roland, but I just want to let you know that I completely disagree with you. And here's why. Okay. Ben and I just started with this, but Ben and I have been in one of, I would just say, just really raw, a very difficult financial situation the past couple of years. First, I fought breast cancer and we ended up having to sell our business, sell our home. And then we decided to go to flight school, all for very specific reasons and deliberate reasons. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? And hey, Megan. And with that, we have 6 children and my husband's just starting a new career. And the pay is very, very minimal with the base until the bonuses come in, okay? So our financial situation hasn't been where we would love it to be, right? Things have been really, really, really tight. And I understand the idea of having more month than money, okay? With that being said, however, Ben and I just reached our 11th anniversary. We were really excited about that. However, we looked at our finances and we said, look, we've got so much debt. We have all of these student loans. We got into some credit card debt, just trying to make it through to feed our family, as Ben went to, flight school. And we realized, we don't really have much to show financially for the past, thanks for the hearts, the past 11 years. And we really want to change things. Ben and I, honestly, we're spenders. We are spenders. We love our toys. We love to go out to eat. We really have a hard time with setting aside money. We love to just enjoy the good things when we have the money. We usually end up spending it. And we realized that we don't have much to show now after 11 years financially for where we are, and that we don't want to live the next decade of our lives, of our marriage, the same way. And we really took a hard look at that and realized we had to make some changes. And the first thing that we committed to do after paying our 10% of tithing, which is very important, was to pay ourselves first 10%. And this is a financial principle that completely transforms your psychology around money. And it's very challenging to do. I get it. Oh my goodness, I get it. You don't have money. How can you live off of even less than what you have? However, we committed to doing that. And ever since we made that commitment, just, 10-ish weeks ago, things have really absolutely changed for us, and more so in our mindset and also in the results. So I'll just get into that for a little bit. But I explained to my brother that, first of all, I'd heard this idea of saving 10% first because the reason why is you pay your landlord, you pay your mortgage, you pay the phone guy, you pay the grocer, you pay your taxes, you pay the government, you pay all these people first. And really, you need to pay yourself first because that is a sign of self-respect and a sign of self-love, saying, I am worth it. Before paying anyone else in the world, I am worth it. this is my money and a portion of it should be mine to keep. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to use it and I'm going to save it for myself. Thank you for the hearts. Because that is a form of self-love. That is putting yourself first. You always, don't want to put your landlord, don't want to put the electricity bill first. You want to put yourself first and give yourself that self-honoring. And when you do that, that's a sign to yourself saying, I am worth this. And I'm not going to just allow everything to happen to me. Like sometimes we get so into reaction mode rather than responsive mode. Yes, Lisa, learned that lesson in 2009. Awesome. So you're probably way ahead of me. That's great. It's taken a few years for us to get there, but I just decided, you know what? It really can't get much worse kind of financially than it is right now. So I might as well do it. And I might as well build the foundation right and build a solid foundation. So paying ourselves first. And it's been amazing that we are not at the mercy of our money. Love this. Thank you, Jess. It's amazing how much momentum it actually gives you. So the first thing we did, following, now I lost Dave Ramsey. Okay. If any of you guys have heard Dave Ramsey, took the idea from him of setting aside $1,000 for ourselves in cash, setting aside somewhere where we will not touch it as a baby emergency fund. And we did that and we actually were able to do it. Hey, Kathy. Yeah. Money is energy. It absolutely is. It's a tool. It's actually like really neutral. It's whatever we bring to the table. So okay, so we set aside the $1,000 and that was huge for us. Huge, like really, really huge. Okay. We've made good money in the past, but we have never really set it aside like that. And so taking that money, that energy, as Kathy just called it, and setting it aside saying, this is for us and we are not going to touch it, was so freeing. Like Ben and I were like joyous that night when we did it. We were giving each other high fives. We're like, oh, this feels so good. Man, if we could get $1,000 in just a week, imagine what else we could do if we actually focused on it. Then the next step is to set aside that 10%. And Robin Sharma talks about this. Earl Nightingale talks about this. Come on, names. Napoleon Hill talks about this. Who else talks about this? Tony Robbins talks about this. I could go on and on. The author of the Richest Man in Babylon talks about this. They all have the same principle that setting aside 10% is what's going to build ultimate wealth. And for me, it shows ultimate self-love and self-worthiness that this is for me. Since then, we've been able to then pay off $1,000 this last month when it looked like on paper, we should not have been able to even make our bills. But because it puts us into that mindset that there is money, money is coming in and it's coming in faster and more freer than I possibly could have imagined. Uh-oh. Okay, it says my phone's about to die. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up. But I promise that this is a true principle. And if you put it to work in your life, you will see great results as well. I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn and to grow, and I'm grateful for all you guys. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and remember that you are worth it. So keep a portion of all your money. It is yours to keep, and you guys have a great day. Thanks.